What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lightsoutco pod. Again, I am your host, Matt. Welcome to episode 11. We're coming on almost 4 months now of Lightsoutco pods. So,
clap real quick.
right, quick little round of applause. Work in progress, but it's good to see the consistency. So I am here. Chris is behind the camera because our dear friend Anthony is in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee?
Yes. He got too into the Dahmer series, so now he figured he'd go check it out. But now he's out there for business, so he got flown out there for work. So shout out to Ant, even though he's not here with us today. He's always
Bless up.
in our hearts. So I have two very special guests with me
You already
today.
know.
Please, gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
Go first.
Name's Ian. You know me.
Name's Leek. What it do? It's been a minute, so I figured I'll bring my boy with me. Let's get it.
There we go. Double trouble. I knew Leek was coming, so I had to bring up the shades of my own. I also worked a 13-hour day, so I'm pretty beat. Pretty beat. Hiding the bags under my eyes. For a 26-year-old, it's pretty bad. But yeah, along with the Dahmer comment, I kind of wanted to talk today about TV shows and film.
Oh,
because I know Leek is huge into that. Ian, I know you're starting to watch a lot of the Marvel shows and stuff like that. But I want to dive into Dahmer first, since that's kind of been
That's a hot topic.
the hot topic on Netflix as of recent. So, Leek, have you started it yet?
I haven't started it yet. Personally, I don't really want to give him any attention. That's just mine because I kind of already know what he did and how foul he was. So I heard it was a great show. And the actor Evan
Yeah, he
Peters,
plays really good. He
Shout
plays
out-
really good.
shout out to Quicksilver.
Yes.
I think
Marvel
he's
guy.
fantastic actor because sometimes I used to watch American Horror Story, and every season he would do something crazier than the season before, besides Sarah Paulson. But that's
I have yet to hop on that wave.
I
but
couldn't get into it.
really?
American Horror Story?
Yeah. I need to, because I feel like Halloween, so I might as well watch some stuff.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus 2, yeah, I haven't
It
watched
wasn't
that
too
yet.
bad.
You watched it?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Was it good?
It wasn't too bad. I don't know. I haven't seen the first one in forever, so
Yeah.
you can't really.
Compare
I
'em.
just
Yeah,
watched
that's
the
what I mean.
first one last year, like in its entirety. So
Yeah.
growing up, I didn't watch any of that, but
Yeah.
I was actually like anti-Halloween growing up. I hated dressing
Why?
up.
Why?
I just thought the idea of dressing up and
The
it was
devil's
just like
work?
just going through like a teenager. It's just like
You want to be anti that kind of thing? Yeah. Because
yeah,
everyone's going with it.
right?
Kind of thing?
I don't know. As a teenage boy, it's just like dressing up. It's kind
Oh,
of
it's like, I don't
weird.
want to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But now it's like I fucking love it. Like I can't get enough of it. Like Halloween parties.
Yeah.
I think it changes as you get older.
Exactly.
I feel. Chris said off camera that he's like that now. You don't like dressing up?
You don't
No.
do.
I I'm like this year because like
'Cause you have a girl now?
Yeah, a couple costumes are different, but
Are you gonna go like basic though? Or are you gonna go all
I
out?
might
kind
go
of-
Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
That's good. That's good. We'll caption that out. But
Ricky Bobby.
so Ian,
wanna hit-
what have your thoughts been on the
On
Dahmer
the Dahmer
series?
series?
Yeah. Because you finished it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm only like 4 episodes in, and it's even weirder because I'm watching it with my mom.
Oh shit.
So as if the show wasn't uncomfortable enough.
It's just.
I'm
it is
watching it with her,
uncomfortable.
but she was like, I want to watch it, but like I don't want to watch it alone. And I was like, yeah, I've been hearing a lot about it too, so I'll watch it with you.
You're a
And
good son, man.
And then then you're starting to watch it.
then I'm like, yeah, the first scene, the very first episode, I'm just like, oh, shit.
You still want to watch this? Yeah. Keep playing it. Keep playing it.
I'm like, yeah, sorry, mom, but no. So yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I've heard of them beforehand,
Of course,
but
yes.
like I've never really dove into it all. You know, because there's so many
Some
serial
dark
killers
shit,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it became the hot wave. So I was like, oh, I'll watch it.
Mhm.
We watched it together, me and Bree.
Mhm.
We got bringing in
And-
the live audience.
Shout out.
Woo! The claps. And we were watching like the first episode and it ended, and I was like, yo.
It hooks you
Yeah.
from the get go.
Mm-hmm.
And Ant was describing to me like last week off camera that the timeline in the show, it's kind of like jumps back and forth,
Yeah,
and
I
so
feel
it
like-
doesn't really make sense that first episode that you see
Because
he gets caught.
It's the ending
right,
basically.
right. It's like
You're
the
like, what
last
the
of
fuck?
his crime spree, and then it kind of let's flash back to.
Yeah, it bounces
Yeah,
around. Kind
which
of gives you.
It's so fluid though, like
Yeah.
it doesn't disrupt the story. So I like the time skips. It's fine with me. Like it shows you him as a kid, and then it'll jump to him in his like early adulthood.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it all makes sense. Like
Okay.
it's all very fluid.
It's like flashbacks in a way.
Right, flashbacks, flash forwards,
Yeah.
and it's like then he's getting interrogated in the present, in the present.
Yeah, yeah.
But Leek, I think you kind of made an interesting point. Like you didn't want to give him, or you don't want to give it any
time of day
attention
kind of
or
thing.
anything like that.
Yeah, because we kind of already know what he did. Very foul human being.
And the what about the demographic? That's
That's the biggest reason why.
okay.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Right.
It was more than half, right?
I
That was
believe
the
so.
Majority of it.
Yeah. So that's an interesting thing, like looking at the demographic and then looking at viewership, I guess, see if like that sort of demographic is even watching the show. I know the victims' families have actually came out saying like, you guys are kind of bringing him back into the spotlight.
They are.
Bringing back the pain and
Right,
Yeah.
re-traumatizing these families that had to actually live through this.
Exactly.
Like at the end of the day, like yeah, you get it. Like history is it is what it is.
I know.
But is it for entertainment value? Is it necessary to kind of bring it back to like? Because what's it called?
Ooh,
Zac
that's a good
Efron did it with Ted Bundy.
That was a great movie.
It was a
I
movie.
don't-
Great
I
movie.
didn't
I was
get
gonna
to see
say,
it.
I actually
Great
I saw a clip. I didn't know it. I thought it was a series, but it's another movie.
Yeah, it's like a movie. I think it's on Netflix. I didn't kind of know about Ted Bundy, so I wanted to watch it just to see what it
Yeah.
is. And then just the fact that a guy that charming could be so devilish is just crazy because you see a lot of people out there like that. I don't know if you guys watch a show called Breaking Bad, but one of my favorite characters on the show is named Lalo Salamanca. He smiles while he's killing you. Like
really?
just stuff like that is just crazy to me
Sick.
because it's sick, but it's interesting too. Because like he's so charming, but
Was that
he's such a bad guy.
was that Giancarlo Esposito's character?
No, that's Gus
No.
Fring.
Oh,
Gus
okay.
Fring.
Yeah, I've never
Shout out
saw
to
it.
Gus.
Yeah, what was that, season 2, right?
Uh,
That was early in the series, right?
who, Lalo?
Yeah.
No,
Or was that later?
Lalo was in Better Call Saul. He's more in that, but Gus Fring, I think he came in season 2 or season 1 of Breaking Bad.
I know Tuco.
Woo, nutty boy,
Loco?
nutty boy.
People say that's a great series, and I gotta watch that.
I gotta
but
watch it. Yeah.
You haven't watched it either. No, yeah, I gotta really get into that one.
It's on Netflix, y'all. If you have time, watch that show. Both of them.
But I'm trying to think. It was something along the lines of Jeffrey Dahmer, but I'll come back to it. Any shows that you guys been watching as of recent?
Really, it was just the Jeffrey Dahmer one, and then what you brought up, Ted Bundy. We watched one episode. It was a TV show on Netflix, not the movie, and that's just basically like a documentary. The guy interviews him after like 8 years. He was like the first interviewer, and then just like the same thing, flashbacks, blah 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 blah.
Oh,
And
okay.
bounces
So
back
like the
and
real
forth.
life documentary.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Like real
Yeah.
footage of him, blah blah blah.
Crazy, and it's so spot on, like Evan Peters' voice, and
For Jeffrey Dahmer.
yeah, and then hearing Jeffrey Dahmer talk, it's
Like,
so
oh, shit.
that accent, he's got the accent down.
Yeah.
the
He nails down like the
Milwaukee.
awkwardness too.
Right, very like expressionless in the face, very just
Kinda
blank
just-
stare,
Kinda
like
just like
right, always so rigid and
motionless.
yeah, it's creepy. But Evan Peters does a great job. Like Leek said, he's a Marvel head, so he's been in a few Marvel and X-Men things.
Yeah.
So to see his kind of, especially in X-Men as Quicksilver, he's very like goofy and like
I love that
That's
movie.
who plays Quicksilver.
yeah.
Apocalypse is the scene.
Yeah.
He's just running around. No, not Apocalypse. Days of Future Past.
He's in Apocalypse too.
Now is he like
Remember that's when he
Flash?
finds out that Magneto's his dad.
That's right. That was weird.
Yeah. So
Now is he like Flash?
he pretty much like the Marvel's
Marvel
version
Flash.
of the Flash. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't think I've seen that series yet.
No.
Like the X-Men ones, right?
did you watch WandaVision?
Did we watch it? The series or
Yeah, the series.
we watched a couple episodes.
Yes, we used to run the Marvelous Maestros with Tim and Isaiah. We used to we used to break down the episodes. Those were cool days. A lot of work though, but
Bring him back.
the
Bring 'em back.
shows have kind of fell off. Have you watched She-Hulk at all?
She-Hulk, no. I
That's
heard
the most
it's
recent.
good though. No, it's not good.
Nah, I think it's terrible. Today was the best episode by far, and it's like the episode before the finale.
Wow.
But it's been
So
getting
it's almost already over.
yeah, it's been getting a lot of flack.
I know when it first came out, I thought it had good reviews.
You see the Meg Thee Stallion clip of
I
like,
saw the clip
the
of the twerking.
CGI She-Hulk twerking and
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion
course,
twerking. It's
of
just
course.
They're just trying to grab attention real quick.
yeah, it's just like unnecessary. I mean, but the plot is just kind of all over the place. It's episode by episode.
Yeah.
But the most recent episode, I don't know if you guys are gonna watch it or not. So I don't
Probably
really
not.
want to say
No.
no.
Alright.
So the most recent episode, it shows Daredevil. So
Okay.
Charlie Cox, the guy who played Daredevil in the Netflix series,
Okay.
he reprises his role. Did you see No Way Home, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Daredevil?
he's the lawyer, Matt Murdock. He's the lawyer that represents Peter Parker.
Okay.
early on in the movie, the
Okay.
blind one.
Yeah.
And he catches the brick when it comes through.
He's like,
Yep.
how'd you do that?
Yeah, I'm a really good lawyer.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's Daredevil. So he reprises his role for the first time in the MCU in this
word.
episode, and it's just really like wicked.
It's
good.
actually good.
It was really
Nice.
good. Like we thought they were gonna, turn him into a joke of a character, but he
Yeah.
still has kind of that darkness from the Netflix series, but obviously with a little bit of a twist on it where it's where it fits into this universe. But I'm trying to think other TV shows that I've been into as of recent.
Yeah.
House of the Dragon. I don't know if you guys.
Is that
It's the prequel to the Game of Thrones series.
Okay.
So
It's
it
good,
takes
right?
place like 200 years before.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So,
word.
so again, that's another show where the time jumps are kind of like it shows them
Yeah.
younger, and then there's a point in the series midway where it's a 10-year time skip, and this is all focused on like the Targaryens.
Okay.
So you think of Daenerys. Have you seen Game of Thrones? No.
Daenerys,
You know
Jon
Daenerys,
Snow.
Emilia Clarke.
Yeah.
So it's like her family from like 200 years ago, but it shows them when they ruled. And like in Game of Thrones, there's only the 3 dragons that we know of, but in this
There's 4.
timeline, there's like I think there's like eight, or I think
What
there
are
are
they-
13 known.
What do they
But
just
there's
die
only-
off or something?
Yeah,
Or?
I mean they haven't showed it yet, but yeah, eventually they become like extinct pretty much. But I think there's been 8 shown, but there's like 13 in the wild at this point. But that's another great show that I've really been into. What do you think about movie-wise? Any good movies as of recent?
Honestly, the only good movie I've seen recently would probably be the preview of Amsterdam. It's the movie with
Amsterdam.
John David Washington.
There's like a bunch of celebrities in that one. Margot Robbie.
Yup.
Amsterdam?
Christian Bale.
What's that about?
I think it's like a 1920s
Style type of movie.
like
Yeah, yeah.
Hollywood. Like
Yeah.
they're just discovering Hollywood, and
Oh yeah.
but it's like within the 20s era. So
It's very quirky looking, but
Yeah.
I want to see it because of the set that they
Oh.
have in the movie,
Mhm,
and also the fact like I think John David Washington's one of the best actors in the world right now.
Denzel's,
Shout out to Denzel.
Yeah, it's crazy how similar they sound because I actually saw the trailer today, and
Yeah.
I really like heard his voice, and I was like, was that Denzel? And I was like, oh yeah, it's his son. He's in this movie.
Mhm.
He kind of
it's his son?
yeah. You
Okay.
see Tenet?
No.
Oh,
So that's kind of what popped him
Tenet?
off, right?
woo.
Yeah, it's like
Great movie.
It's
Is
like
that on-
Inception and The Matrix kind of put together. People
Yeah.
describe.
Is that on streaming?
It should
Hulu,
be on
Netflix,
HBO.
HBO.
It
Okay.
should be. I'm not too positive on that, but that movie
Tenet.
is
Yet to
cool
seen that
because
yet, but-
Robert Pattinson and John David. Just the way
Robert
they,
Pattinson.
Yeah, bro, he's a great actor, y'all. But just the way they had the chemistry on the film was really cool too. And then it's weird because it's like I don't want to like spoil it for everyone, but there's like a introverted world. I can't. It's really hard to describe. Like, how would you describe?
I haven't seen it, so that's the thing. Because people
This is
described it as wicked confusing.
this is
so-
Tenet.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Tenet, yeah. So people have compared, like I said, people have compared it to a mix of The Matrix and Inception. So
Yeah.
if you've seen Inception, right? As Chris
I've been
said,
wanting
Chris
to
said
watch
off
it,
camera,
but
it's
it's-
very confusing movies, both of
Yeah.
them. Inception's like a dream world within a dream world within it. Like they go so deep, and it's like,
Shout out to Leo.
it's like what's reality? And in The Matrix, it's all like, oh, it's a red pill, blue pill. Like
Take the
which
red.
one's
You always
going?
take the red.
Go with
Always take
what's
the red.
real or
What's the blue
stay in
one?
dreamland.
Blue one, you stay in the
Stay in the
fantasy.
simulation.
Yeah. We
And
take
red,
the red.
You go to life.
You go to life. So in the Matrix, let me break this down.
Break
real
it
quick.
down.
Broke it down at work one day.
Yeah. So the Matrix is a really great movie. It's definitely a good movie if you want to like just chill out, and, like, smoke, drink, whatever. But anyways, so Keanu Reeves, shout out to him.
It's come a long way since the
He
Matrix.
really has. So his name's Thomas Anderson. But he has a alias of Neo. So he's a hacker and he's trying to find Trinity. So Trinity ends up finding him following the rabbit. And then when he followed the rabbit in the club, he was able to find not only Trinity, but Morpheus, so many other characters. I forgot the names. It's been a long time. But it's kind of cool because when he took the red pill, he was in a pod. I can't even describe it. Like a pod with his umbilical cord. It's like
He was
almost...
like reborn.
Exactly. He was reborn into the world, but he's brought into the real world instead of the simulation.
So he's been living in the simulation. For the-
Everyone's been living in simulation.
Matrix is, right?
Mhm.
Matrix is the simulation. Sorry, a little ASMR for you guys. I'm hungry. It's been a long day. All right,
Snack time.
one movie that I'm really looking forward to, believe it or not, Black Panther.
Oh, man. I can't wait.
First,
Didn't they recast him?
so he's not recast, but they're
Yeah.
doing something with
CGI.
the entitle. It's like a passing of the torch of the Black Panther title.
Yeah.
And it happens in the comics as well. So
it's like following the timeline in a way, but not really.
right.
Doing it
So
quickly.
they're acknowledging his passing within the movie. But Black Panther is a title, so anyone can claim it.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of revealed per se in the second trailer that the new Black Panther is going to be his sister, Shuri.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to be the one who gets the mantle from his passing.
I like that.
But there was a video that I saw, and I want to get Malik's opinion because Malik, you are a person of color.
Yeah.
There is a woman who said, if you are a white person and you have a ticket to go see Black Panther on opening night, that you should give up your ticket to a person of color. I just wanted to know where you stand on that.
Was she being funny or?
No, she was being dead serious.
I think she's trying to be a little
too woke, or
Nah, not even woke. I think she's trying to be what's the word? Undertone. Like she's trying to be kind of a. Can I swear on this?
yeah.
She's kind of trying to be an asshole. She's trying to like make it like we don't need to watch this movie. They need to watch this movie. This is their movie. It's
Right.
not like that at all. I feel like movies are for everyone, regardless of what the cast looks like. Like for example, Crazy Rich Asians. Like no one talks about that. It's a pretty great movie. Or even what's another movie? Goodfellas. I love that movie, but no one talks about the color disparity in that movie either. So
right.
the fact that people are bringing up Black Panther just shows you what the world is still in the 60s, as I like to call it. So just another day in the life.
This is a black
man.
person that said it. You know that, right?
A black woman said this?
Yes.
Yeah, well, sometimes our own people be twisted. Let's just say that.
So it's not a valid argument?
No.
On camera, can I have your permission to go see it opening night?
Bro, come on. You're a grown-ass man. Don't ask me that.
If I get pressed at the movie theater, I'm just going to pull up this
Full
footage.
FaceTime.
Be like,
Yeah, he said I can go.
oh, yeah, I have a black friend that says otherwise.
Hey, if they press you, buck at them. If they press you, buck at them.
So
If you book.
just wanted to clear the air on that. But it looks really good. I'm actually really excited for it. I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. You saw Black Panther, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You've caught up with all the Marvel movies. I know
Basically.
that. So
I think I got up to second Doctor Strange.
okay.
So
Oh, the second one came out on there?
On Disney Plus. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
word.
Multiverse of Man.
couple months ago, I think.
Pretty good. Did you watch it, or that's where you're at?
That's right. I watched it.
Oh, you watched it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was good.
So I think. So you have to see Thor, I believe, right? Ragnarok.
Did we
Oh,
see
sorry,
that?
no.
No.
Love and Thunder.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Okay, so
I heard it was not good.
Yeah,
So-
Christian Bale, man, they totally
Butchered
misunderused him.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm trying to say. They underused
Misutilized
him.
him.
Yes, misutilized him because he was in the parts of where he was in the movie. He was phenomenal.
Yep.
But he should have had way more screen time.
He was on the screen for what, 20 minutes max?
Are you serious?
If that.
I don't know.
Christian Bale?
I haven't
If
seen it.
that. They have him as such like a big Thor like villain too, and it's just like they do not utilize him at all, and it's sad because
He was
when
good.
he was on screen, you were just like, you were so captivated by his acting. He's insane.
Yeah, he's top 5.
Sometimes you forget he's British,
Yeah.
but,
That'd be wild.
right?
The British actors.
Idris Elba, my boy.
Well, what's his name? Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Chris
even have the
Hemsworth
accent.
is
No,
Australian.
he does have it when he wants to be
Oh, yeah.
British.
Oh.
He doesn't want to be
Hello,
American. I
having
guess.
tea with my grandma,
Or
with me nan.
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
No, she's American.
She is American now.
He's having tea with
Isn't
Zendaya.
isn't Robert Pattinson?
He's
British?
British.
Yeah, he's British.
He played Batman, right?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I didn't see it.
Even
That's the newest one.
Yeah,
American
right.
Psycho.
Oh,
He played that too.
Oh no, sorry, Christian Bale. Christian Bale was
Bateman.
American
Oh,
Psycho.
Patrick
Yeah.
Bateman.
Yeah.
American Psycho.
That's a
Why
crazy
isn't it
movie.
possible?
You see what he did to Jared Leto in that movie?
Paul Allen.
Yeah, Paul Allen. Oh my God.
I killed Paul Allen.
The only thing I didn't like about the movie is how he killed the homeless man and his dog. I hate that
Did?
scene so
Me
much.
and Gianni were actually talking about that today, and like that movie is so confusing when it's
Yeah.
like you don't know what the hell is going on. Like the ending of the movie is so weird because he
is.
says he kills Paul Allen, but his lawyer says no, you didn't. I just had dinner with him. And Gianni was explaining it as like he's schizophrenic or like
Yeah, he's a little loopy. It's
Right.
based off a book I never read, but
so he's kind of making some of the murders up, but at the same time he's kind of
doing them as
committing
well.
them as well. But
So
he just
he's-
doesn't know which ones are real and
Yeah.
which ones
Yeah.
aren't. So when Gianni explained that to me, as a kid who we played football with,
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh damn, like that's kind of
I haven't seen it yet. I gotta see
kind of
it.
wild. But I've been slacking this year as far as movies go, because last year I kept a list of all the movies that I've watched for the first time,
Yeah.
even though they're not like new.
Yeah.
But so I, Leek gave me a crazy amount of recommendations because he's a big cinephile, I know. So I think last year I watched like 115 films.
Really?
I think this year I've only watched like 15 that I haven't seen.
Okay.
So last year was 115 that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So I was really into the movie grind last year, but I'm a little disappointed with this year. But I don't know, just haven't been time. Life takes over.
Yeah, that's the thing I was about to say. It's like we're so busy, like we don't have time to actually enjoy our own time, if that makes sense.
There's that new movie coming out, the Bad Santa one.
Yeah, I'm
Not
watching
Bad
that.
Santa, but
Yeah.
it's with the guy from Stranger Things.
David Hauser. I'm watching that.
What's it
Harbor.
called?
David Harbor.
I don't know
whatever.
the name of it. I just saw a trailer the other day.
Oh, the one that plays Hopper?
Yeah, he's
The one
like
who played Red Guardian and Black Widow.
Isn't he like a killer Santa or something
That's
like
some
that?
wild shit.
It's a Super Mario Bros.
Oh, yeah, Super Mario Bros. with Chris Pratt.
Did
Do you
hear
see
his
the
voice?
trailer?
Did you hear his voice?
I mean, it's Chris Pratt, pretty much,
There
his
was,
voice, but a little higher
Jack
pitch.
Black is Bowser.
Oh, he's Jack Black's in it? I'm watching it. Oh,
Seth Rogen, I think, is
Seth
Donkey
Rogen's in
Kong.
it?
oh shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
They got a star-studded cast.
It's like a Wreck-It Ralph type vibe.
What's her name? Anna Taylor-Joy.
Who's that?
You know her? I think she was in
Sounds familiar.
I forget. She was in some British movie. She got like blonde hair. She's very, very skinny. What's The Northman? Have you seen The Northman that just came out this year?
That was her?
Yeah. So she's playing Princess Peach.
Okay.
I'll probably go see it.
Who's playing Toad?
I forget. I had the cast list, but
It's a good actor for sure.
yeah.
Who's playing Wario and Waluigi? I can't even.
Are they having like all the characters?
No,
or-
I don't think that. I think it's the main Mario, like the very first people.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Toad's in there.
Okay.
Bowser, obviously, Mario.
What'd you say?
Toad the Mushroom, right?
Right. Yeah. Toad's the mushroom guy. Mario. I think Luigi might be in it.
I would
but
assume so.
Bowser,
Yeah.
Princess Peach.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much
Yeah,
like your
yeah.
standards, but.
I like that.
But this kind of leads me into the next subject.
Dun dun dun.
I feel like we should get into our hypothetical of the week.
Dun dun dun.
So we're going to answer last week's. Unfortunately, I don't think we have Jaquan's answer from last week. So we'll have to get back to that. But I'm kind of putting you guys on the spot. Unless,
answers from last week.
yeah, no one answered last week. So please step up your game for this week. Yeah, I saw Nick. Yeah, but I don't think he answered though.
No.
Yeah. So last week's,
Did call you out for doing something.
yeah, last week's hypothetical was if you could master any one skill in life, what would it be?
Oh,
Any one skill
let me
to
think
learn
about
things
that.
fast. Be able to,
That's like take in information, like
and then just like
be able to
remember and
use it.
everything, You know what I mean?
That's a
Mhm.
good one because you can. That's pretty
Anything.
much applicable to anything.
Yeah.
That's a little overkill. Mine was gonna be on the. This is very like TV and movie themed.
Mhm.
Mine would be acting.
Okay.
Just imagine just being able to play any role.
Out to eat and just watch this.
Well, I'd just be like auditioning for every movie.
All natural.
Right, and just being able to sell it and
Yep.
being the best actor in the biz.
Oh man, I have to say, ooh, this is a tough one. There's so many skills that are useful to have. But I think the number one skill to have is just being good, just being a good person. Like if you can have that skill, you can have so many doors open for you because the
Be the
more
purest-
positive you are, the more
The purest of hearts.
no, literally, like we're all, if you're pure,
Yeah, yeah.
like you're gonna just have an enjoyable life.
Mm-hmm.
Doors gonna open for you. People gonna actually want to be near you. They're gonna connect with you more and stuff like that. But I mean, it's not a skill, but I'm gonna make it as a skill.
I think it is a skill because a lot of people don't know how to talk to people.
They don't. It's sad.
Like a conversation gets you a lot of places.
It does.
Chris
No,
was
it does.
like, you're gonna have to caption all this so people know what you're saying. Come on.
Fine, I'll just cut that shit out, bro.
No.
I was just hopping on.
We want your opinion. So, this actually reminds me of what I mainly wanted to talk about, but we'll get to it. So I'm gonna propose the hypothetical
Yeah.
for next week,
Okay.
so that we're gonna be answering next week. So this is our hypothetical for right now.
Yep.
But you two can leave it in the comments, and then we'll read it come next week.
Okay.
So again, kind of going with the theme of everything. If you were to live in any TV show for 1 week, what would it be?
Ooh.
And you have to think. You can't answer now. So
I know.
you have. So Ian
Oh, I
has
don't know
his
if I
right
know
away.
it, yeah.
I already know what I'm gonna say.
But
said you would pick Seinfeld.
Is it really?
No.
No.
all right.
Why? Did you want to be best friends with Kramer?
anyone who Seinfeld is.
Seinfeld's funny.
Oh,
You don't like
I have a thing against Jewish comedians. Yeah, I just don't think they're funny.
That's racist.
No, it's not racist.
There's a word for that.
Riverdale?
Anti-Semitic.
Yeah, Hitler.
It's not that I don't like Jewish people. I just don't think they're funny. So, yes, Bree will comment one as well. We'll have some comments to read from, which is good.
Exactly.
I kind of want to backtrack because I wanted to talk about arguably the biggest story in the sports realm right now.
Aaron Judge?
Fuck Aaron Judge.
Shout out to Aaron
Yankees.
Judge.
Is he on roids?
No.
He's natural,
No.
bro.
He's
The
a
man's
big-
like 6'7".
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
He's a big motherfucker.
He's a creative
Nah,
player.
He's a big dude.
He's
Leek just said he's a creative player.
Yeah, like.
It's like, what's his name? Victor something, the French guy.
Wembayama. Oh my
That dude's
god.
amazing.
All right, second
But,
biggest story maybe.
Mhm. No, that's
No,
probably
I
the
think
biggest.
it's the biggest. Tom Brady and Giselle
Oh.
filing for divorce.
I don't buy it.
You don't buy it? They both hired divorce attorneys.
Shit. I'm playing. I don't know.
They're both not wearing their wedding rings anymore.
Oh, really?
Well, Tom Brady was seen without his wedding ring. Giselle.
I'll be liking Zach Wilson.
Nah, that shit's. This man's married to the game, bro.
He is.
Right.
He is.
All right. So I
At
want
this point, he's like, I'm gonna keep playing. Fuck it.
let me get, yeah, right. He's like, shit, she's gonna leave me 3 more years in the league now. You don't-
Literally.
And she makes more money than him.
She
That's
does.
the thing. I think she's kind of tight because she had to put her career on the back burner.
Yeah.
Did
and
she
made-
really,
And she,
though?
I
She had to
don't
raise
know.
the kids.
Right. Someone's
You
gonna.
can hire nannies. And
I
stuff.
was gonna say you.
I know
can-
you want to be there and stuff, but
Right.
True.
it works out that way.
So yeah. Let me get your opinions on it. What do you think of the whole situation? Like, because this has been kind of building up for years. Like, she's been wanting him to retire, and he's like, nah. Like, and then he's like, all right, I guess I'll retire. And like 2 weeks later, he came out of it and was like,
Yeah, like
"Psych."
not even a month. You-
Right.
like-
Right. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She's probably had it. She's like, bro,
Literally.
you're never
13
home.
years together, like 3
I
kids.
mean, like, this is probably his last hurrah.
It could be.
Like,
People say he's the GOAT. He's accomplished everything that he needed to
Oh,
achieve.
by
but I
far.
don't think he wants to prove anything. He just wants to keep playing.
He wants to win
He could have
more.
went out. Could have went out on the Super Bowl win.
He could have, but he's like, I mean, he's still producing.
Yeah,
It's not like
look at
he's
his
bad,
numbers. Yeah.
You
So
know,
so you think it's not because he has more to prove. It's more so he just has
he wants to keep playing.
that fighting spirit. in
Because
him.
once you're, go ahead.
No, it's not even that. Sorry to cut y'all off. You guys ever been in a locker room, like a team locker room? Like,
Yeah,
you ever
and then
like,
you're in there for 20-something years.
like you kind of
That's
have
your-
a family.
Yeah,
Like,
that's your lifestyle.
yeah, like when
it's
you,
not like she met him and then he started playing football.
Yeah, he's been playing football for his
He's-
whole life.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's something I feel like. Listen, you're going into this relationship
Mhm.
and then eventually this marriage, knowing his competitive spirit. This is his life. This is who he is.
How he trains, everything.
Exactly.
and he only got better year after year.
Mm-hmm.
and he's still getting better to this day. Like it's just crazy. This
Mhm.
guy's what 45, 45.
Every day you get better, bro. 1%.
1%.
Do I think that Giselle gave Tom an ultimatum? Of course, I think so.
What do you think?
I think he said originally
One more year.
when he took it, he was like, she was probably like, listen, it's me or the kid, or it's
Me.
football or the family.
Me or the kid.
And he is like, all right, like I've done it. I am the GOAT.
It's fact.
And then he was like,
Nah, fuck that.
he's like, but I can still play. Like I'm not old yet. Like I'm not like all these concussion protocol heads.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. He doesn't
you
get
know,
hit a lot.
Right. That's the thing. He's not getting hit.
Yeah, no,
God forbid.
He's not taking the bodily damage. He looks great. I think he's trying to get the same cheekbones as Giselle because he does look
Everyone's saying he got Botox.
quite
and
skinny
stuff.
in the face.
I don't know. It's that TB12
He's trying
method, bro.
Ah, don't trust the method,
The
bro.
avocado ice cream be hitting different, I
I
guess.
don't
Yeah,
trust
yeah,
it.
yeah. After a couple years, you know,
Yeah,
doesn't the same.
slims out the
You're not getting all the nutrients again.
slims out the face, I guess. Jeez,
Sucks the body dry. Oh,
Right.
yo.
It's that sun.
something sucking him dry.
It's that Tampa Bay sun.
He's a jet. He's a jet.
I
But
don't know, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. What if it? I don't think it's gonna affect his play though. It's a thing.
I think it's gonna make him want to win even more now.
Exactly.
okay.
All
I'm
this
gonna get
news,
my
that-
ring back.
right? He's like, I got a free finger now, so let's fill it up.
Yeah.
But what's it called? I think with all this going on, all these outlets kind of posting about it,
Mhm.
and then you see him and his like media team for TB12
Yeah,
and for
yeah.
his own personal account. It's just like
It's-
head down, just keep going forward with the
What are you
season,
gonna say?
with his
Yeah.
career. He hasn't addressed anything about it.
Why should he?
He keeps it very low key.
As you should. It's no one's business, to be honest.
They already
It's
know about it.
No one's
It's
business.
like, yeah.
I heard that there was a rumor that Giselle said that even though, because I guess she used to date Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, back in the day.
So I guess that she
Really?
said that,
You got a roster.
even though like we weren't as close, like we still kept in touch and we were still close. So things are coming out now, like
With
all
her and
throughout-
Leo.
like all throughout this marriage, like we were still close, we were still in touch, but it's like
So you're telling me
This man Leo.
this guy Leo still talking to my girl?
Isn't that why he got,
You think
got
she's
that
bad?
divorce?
You think Giselle's bad?
I mean, she's not. She's she's not
In her
ugly.
prime,
I mean, I don't.
She's not ugly, but
No,
I don't really.
I
yeah.
think she's solid, honestly. Does Brady need her? No. Does she need him? No. But
Bro,
it's like
Brady can get anyone he wants.
it's like 13 years together.
you already have like 2 kids together, right?
3.
Oh, they have 3.
The 2 boys.
3
and-
together?
Yeah.
And the girl, and the girl.
I was gonna say he had one beforehand.
Oh,
yeah,
was one of
Bridget
the
Monahan.
boys.
Yep.
One of the boys.
the
is
boy.
Yeah, the oldest one. I
Tom
think
Jr.
Benny?
Jack or Ben.
Benny or Jack?
Benji? I don't know.
Benji, I
I'm just
don't
making up Tom Jr. What's the
Probably.
daughters? Fifi.
Fifi, something like
I
that.
don't
forget.
know. I
Yeah.
just want
That's
to watch
Giselle's for sure because they're like twins. But,
Yeah.
Mhm.
But okay, so
So I
yeah,
think they have
okay,
2
2
together
kids.
and one from
But still,
previous.
13 years, and it's like
Marriage is a scam.
it's made to make men fail in this time and age. So
Literally. Can't trust
unless
no
you
one.
find the right one, you need to find the right one. But
Yeah.
that's a dime a dozen.
That's the topic for another day.
So the GOAT's future, the rest of the season, we'll keep a close eye on that. See how this affects him. But
I think this is his last year.
Think so?
Regardless, even if
Regardless?
this isn't happening,
You
this
think
was his
so?
last year. Yeah.
Why say that?
I just feel like it. He retired last year and he was like, nah, I'll go back one more time.
He said, I got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
He said, I got Julio. He said, I got Julio.
babe, I promise this is the last year. I promise.
I'm gonna get
Don't
Gronk
leave me.
back too. Yeah. It's like
But-
that Brad Paisley song, fucking the fishing one.
I have no
What is
clue.
it? Oh, it was a meme.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm gonna miss her.
I'm gonna miss her there.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
miss
yeah,
her.
yeah.
oh.
Post Malone.
When I get home.
Post Malone cover of that.
Oh, he
Fire.
did?
It's fire.
Posty.
Other big sports news for you soccer fans. Leek, have you heard this one?
No, what's going on?
Messi said that this is going to be his last World Cup appearance.
Really?
Yeah. And I believe the World Cup is what, 2023? Or
No,
20-
it's this
24?
year.
Oh, it's this year?
It's this
It's
year.
every 4 years. Yeah.
No, it's
2022 is
it's-
almost over, bro.
No, it's this year. It's
Really?
gonna happen. I want to say either next month or the month after. I'm not too sure,
Oh, wow.
but like Qatar, yeah.
Qatar. Where's
I thought
that?
they were hosting a game out here at Gillette, no?
They were thinking
Or
about
is it?
it.
Oh, no.
They're like, yo, it's gonna be cold.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you sure is this the next 2 months? It's about to be snowing, bro.
It's gonna be in a nice area.
Yeah.
Oh, nice warm area.
Nice area.
Something light.
But yeah, so I think he's the GOAT over Ronaldo.
Yeah,
but
no.
You think Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo. CR7 made it happen.
CR7 made it happen.
No.
I don't know.
I like Messi. It's gonna be
He's
sad
good
to
too.
see him go, but I think unlike
How-
Brady, he knows when to go.
He's older. How old
No,
is he?
he's got to be like 30 something. You
Think
think a 40-something-year-old is running around like
That's
that
what I'm
out
saying.
there?
He's old.
I think
Brady's
he's
a lot
mid-30s.
older. Yeah, I think
But
he
he
is.
isn't gonna run. That's the thing.
Right. I think soccer's way more
Well, with Messi, and
taxing on the
Ronaldo,
body.
Yeah, it
as
is.
opposed to, unless you're
getting hit
as
and
compared to
everything.
a quarterback, it's more taxing on the body.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you're Tua.
God
Yeah,
bless
my
him.
guy went.
Oh
He was like
man,
that.
I never seen that in my life ever.
Tough. Hopefully a speedy recovery. But
For real.
speaking of Tua and the Miami Dolphins,
That's
I want
why.
to get. Oh, go ahead.
That's why Brian Hoyer's on that the IR.
Exactly.
Yeah. Imagine coming in like, oh, yeah, my time to shine. Let's go. First game,
drive, whatever,
first starting game in years. Bang.
Yeah, it wasn't even a
Concussion.
hard hit either.
Really? Man.
I think he took himself out actually.
Oh, he did.
Soft.
I think. You think so?
Soft. Yeah.
What if he's seen fucking butterflies? Oh, shit.
Bro, you're never going to start a game again, probably. Come
He's
on, man.
he's chilling with that. Man's 30 something. He got millions.
Still getting paid.
Not making a name for himself, though.
He don't
never-
care at this point. He's
he
already
never
too
made a
old
name
for
for
that.
himself.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
It's not like he's
the
like some
ego doesn't kick
25-year-old. You know what I mean? Nah.
Like Zappy.
Yeah, he's like
Zappy.
what, 22?
Zappy did
I
quite well.
think he
He did
is
good for his
22,
first
yeah.
debut.
Yeah.
He did.
Throwing in the
Unbelievable.
ropes. Just
Yeah.
go
Better
ahead.
than Mac Jones.
Almost beat Aaron Rodgers.
Back down.
Better than Mac Jones.
On the
almost,
road, right?
Almost,
On
yeah.
the road. Yep.
Almost beat A-Rod on the road.
Mm-hmm. They should have won.
Yeah.
They should have won. It was a
OT.
good- It was a
and
good game.
Fuck
Real
the
good game.
Packers.
then- Yeah.
Fuck the Packers.
No, I respect Aaron Rodgers.
I do
fuck Aaron
too,
Rodgers,
but I just
bro.
don't like him as a person.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers. He's a douchebag.
He's too arrogant, bro.
So is Brady though.
Oh, his hair, yeah.
Brady-
His hair was fucked up that
Brady,
game.
people say Brady's a dickhead.
Because they don't like him. Because he shits on their team.
Exactly.
For the
Thank
past
you.
20 years, it's just been just
The only
dicking
time
the
you
whole
see
league.
him being nice to people is when like a kid asks some questions. And
You can't be an asshole to
You
a
think
kid,
so?
though.
He changed up when he went to Tampa Bay.
think so.
He was so more open to the media
I
and
don't know.
post and shit. When he was in New England, that shit was kept,
Yeah.
Kept quiet.
He found the power of social media. And was like,
either
"Man,
that or he just became free in a way. They were because the Patriots, they fucking like to keep them
Right,
DL.
right.
Patriot win.
They don't want to be vocal about shit.
Nothing.
And he's a Tampa Bay. He's like, oh, I can say what I want.
Yeah, so yo, Gronk, what's up,
Yo,
man?
I'm throwing 5 touchdowns next game.
That's what he does.
All right, it's time for my favorite part of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get into our idiots in the news. We're
What do
gonna
you
play
got?
our jingle right now.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
An idiot sandwich.
I gotta take this. What? What are you? I gotta take off my glasses for these because I need to read. Can you guess where we're going? I had a double header of choices, and I just
Where
found
we're
out today where
going?
they're both. Yeah, where they both take place.
Oh,
Yeah, Chris off screen said Florida. I swear I don't look 'em up. They just come to me.
is it Florida? Is it
stories
Florida, man?
just- Florida stories just come to me. No, they're actually both women. Actually,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, I mean, time depending, we're at 36 right now. I'll try and speed through some of these.
All right, word.
If you made it this far in the video,
We appreciate you.
we do appreciate you. But please drop the director's thing, that director emoji. Yeah, whatever you want to call that. Drop that emoji. Is it? Chris, who did some work in the industry, has informed me that it's a film slate. So drop the film slate emoji. If you can't find it, just type in film slate, see if it pops up.
Yeah, let him know.
All right. Do you want story 1 or story 2?
Fuck it, number 1.
Uno.
1. All right.
Are we going like 1 then 2, or just picking one of them?
We'll see where
Alright.
we're at. I like this one. Not personal. Like it's an interesting story.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
He's
not-
like,
I like it.
I like it.
I love it.
So cool. All right. So Florida woman allegedly killed sister
Jesus Christ.
who flirted with long distance boyfriend
Jesus Christ.
over a video game.
Jesus Christ.
So
She flirted with him over a video game.
the main sister
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
was she's 21.
Okay.
She was dating a long distance boyfriend.
Red flag.
And they met over a game called Valorant.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Something that we talked about, something that's quite popular in the
Oh,
PC
shit.
gaming world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But she shared a room with her younger sister who was 20,
Ugh.
1 year old.
What the
1 year younger.
Yeah.
And
Can't
so
get her
since
own
they
room?
share a room, I guess not.
Jesus
They play the game. All 3 of them play the game together. But apparently, the younger sister was sending flirtatious messages via computer or whatever, and the older sister did not like that. So, she saw these messages going back and forth, increasingly getting more and more flirtatious. So the 21-year-old, about 2 weeks before this took place, ordered a bunch of dagger-shaped knives off of Amazon.
What the?
And hid them throughout the house. And then 2 weeks later, around 4 a.m., it says, she woke up her sister because she was just standing over her, and she stabbed her in the heart.
Wow.
I think it said 5 times, ultimately killing her, all over
All over
flirtatious messages of a long distance. I tried to go in and see if these people have ever even met.
Oh, if it's just strictly
One of
online.
those Discord, we met on Discord. This is
my hubby.
So it's funny too because they claim that they've been together for 5 years. So you figure 16.
But they met over Valorant? How old's Valorant?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Okay, so maybe they just played it together.
Okay.
But
they knew each other.
Yeah,
beforehand?
maybe they met in the Discord. Who the hell knows? It doesn't say how they met. It just said it was long distance. But yeah, so the boyfriend confessed his love via one of the messages to the younger sister.
Scumbag.
Right. So that's kind of what set her over the edge. And then she claimed that she was going to take her own life, but then another sibling within the house
Walked in.
No, just convinced her not to do it.
Oh.
She was like, "No,
Don't
do that." So instead of doing that, she kills her younger sister.
What are we doing these days?
Yeah, all over a guy that
That you
who
never
knows
met?
Who
Damn,
knows
so
if she
how's-
even met?
How's her sister gonna live with that too? You stopped her for killing
Right, could have
herself,
been a catfish.
and she killed her sister.
Yeah, whoever the other sibling is, you traded one for the other, and
I never thought.
Now
of
you
that.
said she was hiding daggers around the house. Now, as like in not booby traps in a way,
Right.
but like places she
Easy
get
access,
hurt,
like-
or like just to be found.
just to be found. Like, oh, like I'm gonna if she's in this area, I'm gonna. But since they shared a room, she committed the act at, like I said, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and the body wasn't. She herself called the police and was like, "Oh, like I killed my sister." But that wasn't until like 7:40 the next, or that
Night,
that
or-
night.
That's nasty.
So
So-
4 a.m. to 7 at night.
Yeah,
The body's right. Oh,
yeah,
I mean, it's only a day, but
that's a
but
lot.
I know what you mean. But
Yeah.
she's probably freaking the fuck out too.
Um,
What the fuck?
So yeah, she's currently in jail.
yeah, good
yeah.
riddance. You never met the guy. You meet him online. First of all, it's a red flag. You don't ever really try to do that. Like, it's hard to meet someone like that. Second of all, why would you, as a younger sister, try to proceed to get your older sister's man? And then third of all, you're the older one. Why would you get mad about something like that? You just move
I don't
on.
think it matters about age, because if they're still,
Yeah, like a year apart. But I get it, like where it's like, oh, like, yeah, it hurts to go through that, but it's like, it's a long distance thing. Who know? Again, I don't know if they've ever met. We'll say that they didn't. That's even like more reason to not commit this act.
Just gotta touch
5
grass,
years,
people.
too.
Touch grass.
Right.
but yeah, there's no,
Like,
it doesn't rise to that.
You know how some of those gamer people can get in.
yeah, psychos.
But all right, I want to run through this quick one. I think it'll be a funny one.
Mm-hmm.
So, Florida bride and the caterer are arrested after unsuspecting wedding guests eat marijuana-laced food.
Oh, wow.
So, at this girl's wedding, her and the caterer that she had
Yeah.
decided that it would be a good idea to put the food that they were serving out to the guests, friends and family,
Infused.
infused with
THC.
marijuana. Or yeah, the THC.
And
whatever.
they obviously, like you said, they didn't know.
The guests had no idea. Guests started reporting that they were feeling sick. A few of them started vomiting.
Oh, man.
Some of them had major headaches.
Well, they
some
probably
of them,
fucking ate a lot.
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like, think of like I've had half of like a gummy bear, but
Yeah.
they're strong. They're strong.
They knock you
Remember
out.
the ones that I used to suggest that you buy?
You should take a couple,
I never gave them to
To be slim.
Right,
Bro.
right. They were heavy.
Your sister, like, I don't know what she does, bro.
Whoa, who? No, I'm just kidding.
But she whips it up. Yo.
But so imagine like you're at a wedding, you know you're gonna grub.
Oh, hell
probably
yeah,
been
free
dr-
food. Not free
Yeah.
food. You usually pay whatever, right? Isn't
Probably,
it?
yeah, I don't know. If
Depends.
Per
I mean, I
plate?
feel like maybe unless the bride and the groom are paying for it, maybe that's in the-
Maybe, because I know it's like so much per person.
True.
So I don't know if you have to pay beforehand.
But I feel like it's a
That's true.
courtesy thing, though. Like, if you invite me to your wedding, you might as well eat your food, you know? It's
Right.
just like
I'm
a
paying
formal
for
thing.
food, paying for drinks, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you know you've been drinking, like
Yo, this
Gonna
place
get
this tastes
hungry.
pretty good.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at
You
me.
grab
and they
it.
were
Look
just
at
like,
me.
one of them were like, "Are we stoned right now?"
Yeah,
one
you
of
just-
them,
you just
one of them
sit-
fell asleep at the venue in the car. Like, there's a video of it too, so we'll link both of these articles. We'll link the video, and in the video, one of the EMTs is like, "Did you know that the food was laced with?" Asking the husband and the bride
Yeah.
that it was laced with marijuana, and the wife is in the background like
Smiling.
like this the whole time, and then she was like no, trying to hide the smile, but the husband was genuinely confused. He was like, not to my knowledge. Like, and he had no idea. So at the end,
So the wife.
she got the wife got charged, and the caterer got charged.
Well, yeah, you're fucking endangering.
Yeah.
Right.
It's tampering with people's food.
Right. Yeah. And like, imagine people who have never been high before,
Oh, they probably lost their mind.
bro.
Old people.
Oh,
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Grandma's out here
Kids.
stoned out of her mind.
Were the
Yo.
kids there? Were the kids there?
No, I hope not.
Oh, my God.
Hopefully it was not a kid-friendly wedding.
This
But
brownie tastes good.
I'm saying you have an edible and you like a brownie or something. I've never.
Oh,
for this
no.
reason, I have never done a bite of a brownie.
Get you high.
That will hit you an hour and a half later.
It hit
that.
you.
Well, think about the alcohol too. Like, it's just that's the reason.
Yeah, I've never done both together.
They got spun out of
I was gonna say, what did you think about the vomiting? I was like, that seems a little expensive.
No, you can.
Really?
No, it can happen. It can happen.
Really?
Yeah, it can happen.
Bree can
Yeah.
attest.
Pellegrino.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt like
Like a blackout,
green.
but it's green out.
Yeah, I thought those were like impossible.
Nah, it happens.
It happens.
I was gonna say, if it's your first time and you get hit like that,
150 milligrams, something crazy.
bro.
Oh, man.
So those are our Florida idiots of the week. Classic, guys.
It's one thing to know.
You can never fail to amaze us.
It's like a new thing every week.
Always.
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 11. We've been on the season for almost 3 months alone. So more to come, obviously. We'll probably do an episode or 2 more before we take a little time off to readjust and upgrade our presentation to you guys, to our lovely audience. I'd like to thank Malik and Ian for being with me so late tonight.
No, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us, of course.
It's always a good time to have you. But tune in next week for part 3 of our football video. Part 2 is out now.
Just dropped.
Yes. So tune into that. It'll be a link somewhere around me in the bio. Leave us a like, comment, subscribe if you could. Check us out on Spotify. What about Apple Music? Are we on
Apple Music? Apple Music.
You gotta do Apple Music. It's the wave.
Or Apple.
It's the wave.
We're waiting to get approved, Apple. Damn, man.
Oh, we're waiting. Damn. We're
Who's
not
the
allowed
owner
in
of
the
Apple?
club?
Steve Jobs?
Nah, it's
I'm
what's
gonna
his name?
dig him up and
Tim Cook.
Tim Cook. If you're watching this,
Be on the
Please.
lookout. Jeffrey Dahmer
But-
type shit.
again, thank you guys for watching. Recommend some movies, some TV shows that you enjoy as well if you've made it this far.
And the
I gotta get a
hypothetical.
wave.
What's the hypothetical?
Oh yeah, leave the hypothetical. Leave your hypothetical answer as well.
I can't even talk right now.
My guy, sipping on the high noon. You're right.
Nah.
just tired.
We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Deuces.
Be easy.